welcome to the to Collide, where we collide all things and go in. Today, the topics of today is gonna be Spider-Man trailer dropped, Green Lantern, and also Daredevil's news. Here to talk about it with me is my panelists. Nas, you're in the building. Sky, you're in the building. And OG, you're in the building. And my producer in the flesh, Pat, you in the building. And the newest co-host that's here for us today is Godchild. What's good? Yes, sir, OG. What happened? You said something, OG? Okay. Yes. The topics of the day. It's gonna be very uh devil's advocate a little bit. I'm gonna be, uh talk about the good and the bad as well. What's up with it? What happened? Gotcha. Not I can hear you a little bit. Can't hear you that loud. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And Flash Thompson was so nice to him. I was like, oh my, this is great.
See, I always said that. I said Toby was the best Spider-Man,
Mhm.
and Tom Holland is the most accurate Spider-Man, but Andrew is the best Peter.
Okay,
I think
yeah,
one, two, and three is the best Spider-Mans made. I'm sorry.
that's fair.
What you
The
say?
classics.
No, no. By far, Spider-Man 3 is the worst Spider-Man film by far.
They said Spider-Man 3 was the worst, the
Yeah,
old
still,
one.
still entertaining to watch, but that's the worst Spider-Man film. That's the last one I will watch out of all the Spider-Man films.
So that if you're saying that, that means that's high praise in a sense because overall, like sure, all of the movies were busy, but there isn't like any like bad
No,
Spider-Man
no, no.
movies.
Yep. No, 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 that's a fact.
The reason why I say this is this. Um, Even the one that people hate, which is Amazing Spider-Man 2, it had a lot of great moments, including the most
How can
important
you
one.
hate Andrew Garfield? But go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook now.
People
Yeah,
appreciate Andrew now for some reason.
yeah,
They
but
hated him at first.
that one scene where we saw Gwen Stacy's death, that's like one of people's favorite scenes of all time. But but Amazing Spider-Man 2 was so far, to the best of my recollection, the most hated movie out of the whole Spider-Man anything. Even more hated than Spider-Man Lotus.
Mm,
Yeah, so the fact that someone can say, you know what,
Two
screw
Spider-Man Two
that,
is
it's
fire.
Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man 3 with and Andrew Garfield. And then the final one that we're in would have been with Tom Holland, which would allow us now to have another reboot if they wanted to, with all these different characters that they're trying to bring in and so forth and so forth.
I feel you. I feel you on that one. Cause like with Andrew Garfield, the reason why he's so liked was because of the
Yeah,
last
if
Spider
he
Man.
just because he saves Zendaya, that's why.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It's more so it's like Andrew Garfield was so liked before. You know, he was so liked
You sure
before
about
Tom.
that?
Well, like which one
He was liked as
you
an
did
actor,
not?
hated as a character.
No, I'm saying because no, not him. No, I mean his Spider Man like before this one came out when he saves Zendaya, people like hated his Spider Man. They hated that.
Exactly. That's what I said.
They hated him, but they didn't hate they ain't hate the character though.
Yes, they did. They hated Andrew Garfield character. Yes, they did. They
They hated
hated
his
Spider Man.
rendition. They thought his rendition was too cool,
Yeah,
and Spider Man
they
and
was
Peter
like,
is not supposed to be so
look,
cool.
when he came out, they was like, oh, this movie's trash. He can never be Tobey Maguire. All that.
Yes, yes, that, a lot of that was happening. Hence why I
Hmm.
said what I said.
Yeah,
Whole lot of that was happening. That he could never measure up is not never nothing beats the original
Yeah,
and so forth. And they're saying, oh, why didn't they just give Tom Maguire another chance to do another movie
it's kind of how like what
instead
they
of doing
doing.
this?
Yeah, like what they doing with the new Superman. They comparing him to Henry Cavill.
Mm-hmm.
well, when it comes to Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield was that at the time when Marvel was messing up, they had to sell some of their characters off, which
Yeah,
was which was one of them was Spider Man. Spider Man had to go to Sony, and
that's not the point here.
but it comes into full circle of why Tobey Maguire didn't get a finished sequel, and this is why we didn't have.
Actually, no, that has nothing to do with it.
It has
And
a
the reason,
lot to do
the,
with the contracts. Yes, it
I'll
does.
tell you why. I'll tell you
It
why it
has
has
to
nothing to do
do
with
a
it.
lot with the
At least,
contracts, though. Okay. Hmm. No, 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 no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when it comes to the contract, when it comes to the contracts, when it comes to Marvel messing up, Marvel was messing up at a point, and when Marvel was messing up at a point, they had to sell their rights. When they sold the rights, that's when Toby Maguire came in. That's why I'm iterating that. Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Because that's why Andrew Garfield came as well. Andrew Garfield was based on those. Uh, that's what I was coming at. That's what I was coming at. I was to. I'm not talking about from animation. I'm not talking about from that perspective. I'm talking about from. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm talking about live action. So that's why I was coming with that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but we ain't that we ain't old enough to know that part. I mean, yeah, I yeah, I know. Thank you. Yeah, but you cooking. I mean, you definitely cooking. You ain't got the answers. Yeah. Did uh Air Tupac said that don't count. Not Nas. That's like Spider-Man using whack ass special effects in the '70s, making junky films nobody cared for. Air 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 Tupac. I'm gonna add you to the stage. Yes, that wasn't the point. That wasn't the point. Yes. Yeah. Spider Man. Yeah. Like. Okay. Crazy. You never seen a Tom Holland Spider Man? What's what? Did what? You gonna be lost. No. Mm-hmm. This the first year. This the first year of college. Of course they're gonna look. Yeah. Nah. This is 4 years. This is four. They'll Spider Man Homecoming. Spider Man Far From Home. Spider Man No Way Home. Mhm. but Air Tupac, I'll tell you this though. When it comes to all four of Tom Holland, this is how many views that they got for Spider Man. For Spider Man, Homecoming, he got 116 million views in 24 hours. Right? Listen though, listen though. Spider-Man: Far From Home was 130 million views. So it's keep going up and up. This last one just outranked GTA. It, yeah, it outranked GTA, Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 6 is supposed to be coming out in November. It outranked it. There's probably more views now. But to play devil's advocate, there's a link on top that says why I hate a single frame in Spider-Man. Brand New Day trailer with the fury of 1,000 suns. This is from Yahoo Entertainment. Key takeaways. There's a lot for fans to love about the first trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day. More villains, more Spider-Man, Tom Holland's Peter Parker aging into a lovable love a what? A lover a lover bee? Downtrodden mess fan love from the comics, and despite the ending of No Way, huh? Downtrodden, thank you. Messing fans love from the comics, despite the ending of a No Way Home. Ned and MJ are back. Zendaya MJ is at the center of the one shot from the trailer that I can get out of my head. She she's at a party with a guy. She's obviously in a relationship with played by a yeah. Yeah, he is. Facts.
Think about that carefully, please.
What iteration of Spider-Man?
The original, the Tobey Maguire one.
Oh, Tom Maguire. I mean, that was a. I mean, their relationship was pretty cool. Like it was like
Was
a,
it?
like yeah, we like each other kind of
Was it?
vibe.
The whole time she was indecisive,
I mean,
and
she was.
and, and
I
Peter
mean, she was
Parker was
running
being
from
a
him the whole
whiny
time. He had to
bastard.
chase her. You feel me? He had to chase her. You feel me?
Mhm.
He definitely had to chase her, man.
And she was
Yeah,
But I
always
mean,
jumping.
she played a good
She
Mary
was
Jane
always
though. I
jumping out
like
of a
that
building, and
iteration of
she
Mary
was
Jane.
always screaming, and he was always going to save her.
Yeah, he just come by like whoosh, he just swoop
So how is
down.
that
Like
a positive character?
it's not because she was always in distress. But that's just like any
Yes,
antagonist and
and that's one of the
protagonist
benefits of
you
time,
know,
that we can now have a
yeah.
character that with somewhat of a backbone or some sort of
I
depth
know you seen the meme. I know you
beyond
seen the
that.
meme.
But
I know
overall,
you've seen the
right?
meme. Lois Lane. Lois Lane wanted Superman because he was Superman.
Yep.
Mary Jane wanted the person that was in the suit, and who else was
Like
it? And
literally,
what was it? Batman? Was it
mm,
Batman? There's one like you know how every person has like every superhero has like their
yeah,
own like
yeah, Catwoman,
individual like
Catwoman.
yeah, Catwoman, yeah.
But let let's not forget the whole time, the whole time, the best character, the best female partner for Peter for Tom McGuire's version of Peter Parker was Gwen Stacy. She was the perfect person for him. Also, Craven's daughter. Exactly.
But
That's right.
which one impact more? Which one you think impact more? Gwen Stacy dying or the whole Mary Jane situation?
No, you're talking about something completely different now. I'm talking about the impact of Mary Jane's character in the Tobey Maguire film. You're talking about Andrew
Oh, you said
Garfield.
Tom McGuire. Okay. Yeah.
Because
Okay. Okay.
the hot
But
take
wait,
was
but
the
wasn't
hot
Gwen
take
in one of
was
those? She wasn't in one, two, or three, right? She wasn't in there yet, right? She wasn't in none of
Gwen
them. Oh,
Stacy
she
was in the
was.
last one.
Yeah, she was. She was just like like a scientist or something or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
she
was
was
just
the
there like
one
an
who
experiment.
kissed Spider-Man upside down and made Mary Jane Watson feel jealous.
Interesting.
When
I
he
like Gwen Stacy. I like
when
Gwen Stacy
Spider-Man was
better than
receiving the keys to the city, I believe it was in part two or three, I don't remember. He was receiving the keys to the city and he was like, "They love me." I think that was part three.
And they is
But
so
wait,
hateable in these
But
movies.
yeah,
Y'all tripping.
but
you didn't address what I asked, which was since you said that that would be the best iteration of over the Zendaya version, what positive impact on Peter Parker's character in the Sam Raimi films has Kate Rosalind's Mary Jane had on Peter Parker? I'm yet to hear one. I want you to think critically about that. Like I said, I'm trying to help you here. I'll wait.
I think we arguing two different things. I'm saying her acting is trash.
what make
You just switch the goalposts. You just change the goalposts. I hope you realize that.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, she didn't have a lot of facial expressions, and you gotta need that to be a good actor.
Like literally, she was toxic for him. She was so
Oh
toxic
yeah,
for Tobey Maguire's on Spider Man.
Yeah,
And you're like,
facts.
no, you love
Because
that
he always
person
had to go
more.
see it. But guess what? That made him a better superhero. Made him a better superhero.
Yo, the
When you
cope
chase
is real.
bro, when you chasing after something, bro, you know what I mean? It made him a better superhero. Shit.
Yo,
You want to give him one?
he
I
was
can
like
give
a
him one
simp the
positive
whole
point.
time.
OG, you said
Yeah,
something.
facts. But that's what made him. That's what made him stronger because he always had to go save her. That's what made him a better superhero because he could, if you could save the person that you love, then you could save other people.
Okay, at one point, tell me at what point throughout the whole runtime of that did he ever look her in the face and say, "Hey, I'm thankful you're in my life because you make me a better hero."
facts. But Air Tupac, OG said that um the the facial features doesn't have to be included as an acting push. That's what OG was saying. It does. Mm. You think that's why she's hated in a way? That makes sense. That makes sense. But let me finish this article here. They're because as I'm reading, they're sounding like he's gonna be Paul. He's gonna be a villain. He's either gonna be a Merlin, but he's part of the he's part of the comics though. Zeb Wells. Mm, nah. When it comes to Spider Man, it's gonna be Sinister Six. So, but we still got Hobgoblin. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but when it comes to Marvel, they're not gonna. Supposedly he's supposed to be the new host of Venom. Okay. Yeah. I get it now. Yeah, it make true. Well, from that that's what I would say too.
people who are 35 and up are like, man, why are y'all doing this already? They're like, listen, there's a bunch of new kids who weren't around at the time, and they make money off.
Okay.
They're
Also,
not gonna do it. They're not gonna
they
do
don't
a
believe that they
different
have anything
iteration of
else
Spider
marketable.
Man
They're
and just
thinking
do
about the
Miles
cash
Morales,
grab,
bro.
right,
Just do
my
Miles
man?
Morales, bro.
Yeah, they're thinking more about the cash grab aspect of
No,
it.
so you
But
think they're
if
making these Spider-Man movies for the love of the game?
I
They,
know, but I
they
want to
can
put some. I personally want to
just
put
for
some
the
love
money.
in it. You feel me? But
Don't you
in the
think there's
event,
a Spider-Man animated version? There's a Spider-Man Tom Holland. There's like six
I'm
different ones.
aware.
There's no way.
I'm
The animated
aware.
version is the best Spider Man ever invented.
But also, if they genuinely cared, they would step back and they would let the Percy Jackson series do what they're doing. But then again, the Percy Jackson series isn't all that great at the moment, so I get it.
Never seen a Percy Jackson movie.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the Percy Jackson series is supposed to be the modern day Harry Potter series. That's what it's supposed to be.
Stop it.
But it hasn't been. Notice what I said. It's supposed to be that. I didn't say it is that, but that's what it's supposed to be. Don't get it twisted. And if you let me finish, you'd hear me say they haven't been, the modern Percy Jackson series hasn't been doing so great a job either. So I get it. Why they'll say, you know what, we're gonna go fall back on this Harry Potter thing. That's what I was gonna say.
While you were talking, I was watching the Zendaya compilation on YouTube
Uh huh.
for the Spider-Man movies. I don't
Okay,
get
you're a
how y'all
fiend.
can sit through these.
You
I
are
don't
a
get
fiend.
a fiend. No, I'm not into her. I'm not attracted to her.
Yeah,
I
she's
think
fake, bro. She can't act, bro.
Yo,
Zendaya not even cute to me. I ain't gonna lie. She
yo.
not.
Hey, don't be disrespectful.
Now you doing too
This
much,
is
bro.
Hey,
doing too much,
I agree with you,
bro.
bro. She's a
She looked
fool.
like every average ass biracial girl in high school. It's
hey,
Come
crazy.
on, now,
I
bro.
watch Casey
She's
undercover
exotic.
and I listen to replay and that's it. I don't know
Zendaya
anything
don't even
else.
look grown enough. She look like her breath low key smell. Let me stop. Let
Hey,
me
hey,
stop.
hey, okay, you're doing too much.
For real, when I was watching, what's his name? One of the Spider Man. It was a scene of when the three Spider Mans were together, and one
Yeah.
of them was saving her and carrying her off the thing, and he was like started crying, and
Yes,
he was holding her in his
That's Andrew
arms,
Garfield.
and she was when she was laying in his arms, she was like, I was like, oh, you know her breath must stink. That's what I was thinking when I saw that part. For real.
Really?
You
Really?
woke up on
She
the
needs
wrong
a
side of the
tic
bed.
tac.
Really, what I was thinking, she got
She needs
that,
a tic tac.
like how Steph Curry got them yellow teeth. That's how I be looking at a
You
lot of
woke
these
up and chose
biracials now.
violence.
I be looking at a lot of these biracials like y'all got some funky ass mouths for real.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
we
woke
ain't
up
having
and
that
chose
last week,
violence.
so
What's wrong with you?
this week.
But this is Collide. This is where we collide on all debates. Tupac, welcome. Thank you for joining in on a beautiful Sunday. Add yourself to Collide. We do this every Sunday at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, talk about all major topics when it comes to DC and Marvel. So add yourself so you can um, come in and debate with us again at 9 o'clock. So yeah, bro, you may not like this iteration of Spider-Man. You know, I didn't have a problem with watching all three of Tom Holland. I've I've expressed a
We only got
lot.
3 movies.
Yeah, only three
Yeah,
movies so far. It's a
It
trilogy.
feels like more,
yeah.
but go ahead.
No, he's
Uh,
been in a lot of projects, but he has three quote unquote solo movies.
yes,
Emphasis on the quote unquote, because even though they're solo movies, everybody else be up in his business all the same.
this would be technically his fourth, and I talked about this
Alone, but he
extensive.
ain't standalone on nothing.
I talked
Wait,
about this.
what?
Yeah,
The
I
whole
just asked.
time,
No, listen.
the
I just
whole
asked
time
the
he,
Echo. Toby Maguire and Tom Holland are the same height? No way. Come on.
the whole time he ain't standalone on nothing.
so what I was going to say is that I expressed a lot of Tom Holland after this movie. He should get a break and bring out Andrew Garfield and bring out Tobey Maguire for the simple fact of two reasons. Toby Maguire can come in as the old Spider Man, as the the one with the one with the dog, the one with the kid, because like in the animated animation version, that's him. And then with Andrew Garfield, he they could bring out new villains for him. They could bring out new villains. We don't need the same villains. With with Tom Holland, they could wait and back it off a little bit so they could bring out Hobgoblin, because supposedly Ned is supposed to be the Hobgoblin. So That's another theory that me and my pet list have. Like when we broke it down and try to figure out what type of villains that Spider-Man will have, and to piggyback on that, they just announced the latest new plot twist for this new Spider-Man. There's gonna be Scorpion coming back. Boomerang is gonna be coming back. Tarantula is coming back, and also the Punisher. And then the hand, and then the hand is supposed to be coming back too. It's supposed and until Man is supposed to be coming too. He's a mysterious character. Sadie Sink is supposed to be coming in here too, supposedly. Those are in Tombstone. Tombstone is supposed to be coming in here too. And Ramrod never Ramrod is supposed to be coming here too. And you already know Hulk Bruce Banner is back. So we're gonna be seeing what went down with uh Bruce Banner. Because with Bruce Banner, he he had a son. He had all this type of thing going on with She-Hulk. So we're gonna be figuring out a lot about Bruce Banner. We also gonna figure out why the hand is back. It uh you know Nas. You never know. Somebody might pick up the hand. The I know that the top hand died, right? But somebody else could pick it up. Remember, Elektra did not die, so she could probably took over. You know, she probably could have took over. You never know. Took over, took over the head, and Elektra is now the new head of hands. So yeah, mm, yes, they do. That could be another theory. Yup, it could be a different who time timeline. Could it could it be? Um, I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so because This is 4 years after he made that spell for everybody to forget Peter. You feel a little bit disappointed. Why you say that? You, yeah, Punisher is there. Well, we might. Well, we might get some type of remnants from watching Daredevil. You know, Daredevil has to start hit. What about Boomerang? What about Boomerang? Well, nah, I wasn't hyping him up. I was just saying, those are one of the villains. What about this guy? Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta give it that, you gotta give it that little bit. Know what I mean? You gotta get, got. Yo, the trailer was dope. I ain't gonna hold you. The trailer was dope. Tarantula is a side character too. Oh, could we see? What if what if we were to see? What if what if we were to see the Jackal though? What if we see what if we seen the Jackal though? What if it was the Jackal? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh, what about the Jackal though? Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, I know Jean Grey. Yeah, Jean Grey. Yeah, yeah, as a villain. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that will be bringing X Men villains. Yeah, I'll be bringing X Men villains into it. Oh, you're saying like okay, maybe 30 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes of saving the city. Yeah, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be major because it's gonna be like maybe 30 minutes of him saving some kid or saving something with the Punisher or so or however that be, and then the big bad will be probably Sadie Sink or the Jackal or Tombstone. You never know. You never know who's coming. Yeah. Mm, that's true. It's 10:11. 10:11. Well, well, check it though. I want y'all to click this link. This is the first interview that he did when he colorized the Times Square building. So I'm about to watch it with you guys. Give me 1 second, YouTube. We about to watch it together. Just wanted to, let y'all know. Let's see here. Bang, bang, bang. Choo choo train. Let me bring this a little lower. Bang, bang. Choo choo train. That should be good right there. We about to watch it together and about to see if he leaves any plot twists and if he leaves anything where the questions lie. I'm gonna play it right now.
Is there anything you can tell us about Spider-Man Brand New Day?
I mean, without getting into the world of spoilers and stuff, I think the movie feels tonally like a fresh start. I think what Peter Parker is going through post Spider-Man No Way Home is really profound and unique to the superhero genre. I think that we have villains that are really new and fresh and interesting, and the action is absolutely out of this world. So I think, from the emotional backbone to the satisfaction of it being a massive action movie, the movie really has everything.
So welcome back to the Empire State Building.
Thank you.
We're very glad that you're back. We're very excited. You dropped the trailer at the top of the building today. How has the Empire State Building and visiting here now twice enriched your relationship to New York City?
I mean, since Spider-Man 1, I've lived in New York City. I've worked here for months on end. And, every time I come back here, I fall more and more in love with it. It really is the home of Spider-Man. And the thing I'm most excited about with Brand New Day is, I think, more so than any of our previous movies, New York is really a key character in the fabric of this movie. So creating that, I know we shot it in London, but we built incredible sets to represent New York. It's crazy to be back here, 2026.
Good morning! The sun is about to rise on a brand new day here in New York City. We are on top of the Empire State Building to launch the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer!
Obviously, we all cannot wait to watch it. We're obsessed with the trailer.
Thank you.
Like you said, we kind of ended Peter's story with the last movie. He had the most emotional, brutal fight he's ever had, and he really just entered his new era completely alone. So what was it like to navigate that new chapter of Peter?
I think what I've really enjoyed about making this movie in particular is exactly what you're talking about. It's a movie about when young people really find their identity and become adults. And that's really what's happening to Peter Parker in this movie. It's about evolving, it's about learning to really find an identity. And I think having been through that as a person, it really gave me a great insight into how to bring Peter Parker to life with this new chapter that he's embarking on.
We've seen Peter grow up on our screens, from the first appearance in Civil War with Captain America to now. Watching Peter grow up on screen, how did that affect your perspective on life throughout these past couple years?
I think my favorite thing about Peter Parker is that he always is selfless. Everything that he does is for other people, and particularly in this movie, he is
And there you have it. I think that by him saying that, he he also iterates that um, with the Punisher, from getting from what he said with the Punisher aspect, is gonna be like big brother, little brother aspect to it, and he believes that again that this is his best work yet, and I also think that by him saying that, it's because the Punisher came through. The Punisher came through and expressed that, expressed that to expressed that to bring his character alive. What's goody, y'all? What's goody, Nelly Boo? What's good, Guap? You know what I mean? These are titles that we talking about today. Spider-Man trailer, Green Lanterns, Daredevil. If y'all want to come through, just raise y'all hands, and then we'll, bring y'all along. But Nas, this is what I'm thinking with Jay. This is what I'm thinking before I finish with this Spider-Man, that it's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time watching Spider-Man. Gonna see how the Punisher uplift the character. He doesn't have you know Iron Man anymore to uplift him, to make his character unique or make him strong enough. So when it comes to the Punisher, he's gonna break that. He's gonna break that characteristics out of him to make him better. So that's my final thoughts when it comes to Spider-Man. What are your final thoughts, Nas? What are your final thoughts, OJ? Hmm. Yeah, I thought. Hmm. You're right. Nah, facts. Hmm. Yeah,
We saw when Uncle Ben died. We saw how that affected the health of the characters. We
hmm
saw when Aunt May was old and Green Goblin busting like finish the prayer. We saw how her in her old age how she was. I mean, the first time we ever seen health issues. No, it ain't.
facts,
Yo,
facts.
we saw Norman Osborn got run through by his own glider. We saw his health get severely impacted to the point where he was not compatible with life. We saw Harry's face get blown off. We saw how Sandman's face got grinded off by the train. We've
Facts.
seen it in a Spider-Man project before. We've also seen how in terms of not Tom Holland, Tom Maguire, he told us that rage, the mental anguish, the mental anguish of Gwen Stacy dying made him start going um just ham on the people that he be fighting. So starts pulling his punches, which means that he must have killed up some people that are like seriously send them to the hospital or put them in a coma or something. So this is
Facts.
nothing new. You feel me? So don't talk about it like that.
What
About
about
oh
you,
nothing
OG?
we've never seen before.
What about you, OG? Any final thoughts before we move to the next topic?
I'm just, I'm more curious about how they're gonna make Punisher PG-13 if he's a rated R character. I mean, I
Hmm.
saw Spider-Man rip his mouth, but are we gonna get, how are we going to get like gritty Punisher from a show into a PG-13 movie?
Facts. Facts on that. So the next
And
topic.
all I can think about is putting him in War Machine out armor, but that doesn't look like it's happening either. So I don't know how you're gonna tone down the Punisher.
He's already been toned down.
But
Believe me.
even more.
You guys don't pay attention to anything I've said. Anytime I'm on the podcast, he's been severely toned down.
Yeah,
You, I,
I pay attention.
you could fool me.
Nah, I pay attention. I
He
know
has
You
been
he's
say a lot
toned
severely
though.
down.
toned down, especially with the whole thing on when gun violence and school shootings were like a massive cause of concern. They toned him down so much that instead of giving us Punisher, they gave us Wolverine, but masquerading as Punisher. I said this. So
Mm.
he's been severely toned down. So who's to say that the version that we're gonna be getting in this movie in this brand new day isn't a more toned down version of that? Because now he's already toned down for
Oh,
Netflix,
it's in the
right? But
contracts
now,
though.
yeah, he's already toned down for Netflix. But now he's gonna be more toned down for the bright ray sunshine Disneyfied Marvel.
Yeah, it's gonna happen because it's in the contract.
Yeah, so you're gonna
You can't change what's been written for Spider-Man. Spider-Man's contract
exactly.
has already been written for it to be toned down.
Where he cannot be associated with certain levels of violence. At least he can't be the one to be propagating that sort of violence, which is
That's
why
that's
contractually they changed Spider-Man in Spider Noir to Ben Riley, even though it makes no sense to call that character Ben Riley. Because now, if that's Ben Riley and Ben Riley is a clone, are you gonna tell me that there's a version out there from Spider Noir that's there's the real one and there's a clone one too? Like by doing that, you create so much new problems that didn't need to be created in the first place. So you're right that it's a contract thing, but sometimes the contracts are bullshit. Just saying because they create more unanswered questions
then.
that we don't need and that they're never gonna answer.
What were you saying, OJ? Before we finish this topic?
I, I was saying, like,
Oh, okay. That makes sense. We definitely gonna see how Spider-Man's gonna be. We definitely gonna see it. There's a lot of people that love the trailer, so there's gonna be this movie is gonna be this movie is gonna be $1 billion. My money count would be maybe 700 million at best, but we'll see. Cause oh yeah, well if we if we do if it does, I hold that L, Nas. I will hold that L if we do. The budget, the, the the budget. Give me 1 second. I got you. 275. 275 mil. So they didn't do too much. 275 mil. Well, 275. So on that note, my next topic I want to talk to you guys about is Green Lantern. On the airwaves is being a lot of divisiveness when it comes to Green Lanterns, because um, again, Nas was here. Um, he didn't like the trailer when it comes to Green Lantern. That yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen. Yeah, yeah. That's the these are the top five. These are the top five major problems. Space elements, space elements, little, because this is James Gunn. Because this is James Gunn. Come on, you know you know James. Yeah, James Gunn know how to pack a crowd. I well, you don't like my reasoning, but that doesn't mean it ain't true. All right? How's it a poor analysis if five of these? Listen to the five reasons. The five reasons are no space elements, little evidence of Lantern's powers, dual dual the dull dull visuals, Hal Jordan's betrayal, brown suit. Those are the top five reasons that the direct.com article says right here. These are the top five reasons. Yes, James Gunn. Oh, and dare I say, Spider Man, Superman wasn't a poor judgment of the way he characterized Superman. and I won. Yeah, thank you. And who made it? And who made it, Nas? James Gunn. Yeah, James Gunn is the creator of yeah, uh-huh. And he made Peacemaker. How the heck you make season 1 look hot, then season 2 looks stupid? Mhm. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I am being objective. You you know when a film when a film goes poorly, I look at I look at the creator, I look at the producer, and I look at the CEO. Those are the top 3 to 4 people I look at. I look at to know about their level of creation, their level of understanding of art, right? And when it comes to James Gunn, looking back at watching the Guardians of the Galaxy, he made it look lively. He made it look um, great in a sense. Then when he took on to the role of the DC studio, his first his first attack was Superman. Superman Superman was getting yelled at. Superman was getting yelled at. He was getting yelled at, punched at, and then nobody could really understood the whole dynamic between him, and his girl. It was just like, what the fuck? And then and then Mr. Terrific took over the whole show. Yeah, he did his thing. I ain't hating on him for Creature Commandos. I mhm.
to make the character more human, make him have more relatability. The world building for the character was wonderful. It's just that some of the actions taken on the characteristics of his version of Superman is questionable. I also did not like that they turned him into essentially a millennial. That was weird. I never want a millennial Superman. I want someone, a Superman that has deep roots to a past. So maybe like to say, maybe he would be in terms of Earth years 50, but he looks 30. That's what I would have liked if that's the approach that they went. So he would have been around from the 70s, like he crash landed in the 70s or something, but he is still around this whole.
Shoot. Yeah. And the Snyder and Spider and Superman's dad from the Snyderverse was better than this one. What? What? You like this Spider? You like this Superman's dad? This dad? This dad? This dad? This dad? This particular dad, Knox. You like this dude better than the dad from the Snyder verse. Mhm. You wanted to add some Air Tupac because of my playing devil's advocate on Green Lantern here with five of these top things that is hated on when it comes to Lantern and why Green Lantern might fail. But I'm not saying they're gonna fail, but I'm gonna watch it because that's my job to give it its full review to tell why the reason why I hate it and stuff like that. Eric Tupac, just like I did with Madam Web, just like I did with Craven the Hunter. So this is what I do. So if you wanted to add anything about this, you can definitely chime in, and I'm eager to listen. Oh, yeah. I'm about to go. Put yourself in. Yeah. Go. You got this. These two. Sometimes this is don't work. So this is what you do. I don't know why it does that, but you do. Just go back and forth.
You're supposed to be black, yeah.
Yes, but this the complexion, he's supposed to be like dark skinned.
Man, it's okay if he's light skinned. It's
So
cool.
for a whole few months, from the moment they said, okay, he's gonna be the guy, until they started.
Come out. It was during the divestiture movement, the scandal, Netflix era, all them black girls. I can't watch no Spider-Man with a black woman. I'm too pro-black for them. Sorry.
Hey, they made Bolivar Trask white. They made the ancient one a woman, and not Chinese. They made um Captain Marvel from the comics. They made him into a woman. They turned they turned Valkyrie black. So at this point, what does it matter anymore? They don't care. All they can do is proceed in this narrative and try to work with it to find out how they. Also, they made Wonder Man black.
Look. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. Is Miles Morales, is his MJ black or white? I don't even know.
No, he don't got one. At least if he does have one, he don't got one. And if he does have one,
they got this nigga by himself. Wait, that's crazy.
If he does have one, it's not common knowledge.
Oh, but they got the black man with no love interest, but they got the white boy with a black woman. That's crazy.
Hey, don't forget that Black Panther had Storm, but then Storm cheated on him with Wolverine.
Oh yeah, of course, that's what they love.
Yeah, but point being, they love to play this race game a lot. So eventually, I don't care. My whole thing is, okay, now that you have done this, how does this help the story forward? For example, making Wonder Man black and making him Haitian. Okay, that's cool, but how does that help the story going forward? How does that help the character or the caricature? It doesn't. Because
it hurts. I'm being honest. We don't see too many white men with black women, even biracial women like that. I'm just being real. It just looks like a total politic play. Those
it's funny you say that, because in the Netflix side, we know that according to the comics, Luke Cage and Jessica Jones were a happily married couple and one of the strongest and best couple in all of comics. One black and one white couple. or a mixed couple or whatever you want to call it. But yet in the show, they had his first hookup that we saw was with Mr. Knight, and then with Rosario Dawson's character called the Night Nurse. And then the what's the name again? Danny Rand and Misty Knight are supposed to be a couple, but instead they have Danny Rand hooking up or being a couple with Colleen Wing. So they have him marrying a Chinese woman than a black woman, and then they have
Wait, who was?
Danny Rand.
Yeah, this shit not
Danny Rand is
connecting.
supposed to be with Misty Knight, but instead Misty Knight is off on her own.
Danny
doing her own
Rand.
thing.
Danny Rand is what is he, white?
Yes, Danny Rand is white. The
So
Iron Fist.
he started off with an Asian woman, and then he got with a black woman.
No. In the comics, he's
I said the same. I could be wrong. I said the same thing about Invincible. How Invincible is he's like a white guy and his wife is an Asian woman and he's like some great colonizer. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. In terms of story, at this point, it's all just race BS. What does it matter anymore?
But that's coming out right now, where we have this strong right wing culture, where like white supremacists getting real bold, and like white guys are real bold about their Asian wife. They don't even fuck around with like trying to be.
If you want to go get or dominating Hollywood, so or the or that card here is it's a
Even the movie Get Out, even though it's not like no.
point is, typically speaking, Hollywood is dominated by Democrats and liberals.
Cyborg? 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 Cyborg. Hello? Hello? Yeah, what you doing? Into the shit? You lying? I know your butt be stinking and shit. Yeah, you in the shower. What? Shit, because shit smell like caca. Shit smell like caca. Yeah, my uncle got me watching it with this podcast while he go drop off his girlfriend. I got a bunch of, um, oh my gosh, bro. So like, I'm not tired, but I'm tired. We got school tomorrow. All right, my child. Let me come tuck you in bed. I should have gone to the shop. 84 people viewed my account today. 84 people viewed my TikTok. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting famous. Famous overnight. Fuck.
because it will be getting recorded.
Took her on a date, yeah. I tried to be fancy. Bro, you didn't take a shower today.
I did shower today. I showered before.
Like, let's really talk about it. You didn't even take a shower. Your butt stink.
Shut up. Girl, I took a shower at like 2 o'clock, so I don't care.
Let me ask you a question. When you wipe your ass, you just use toilet paper. That's it.
I'm not answering that.
Yeah, you're dirty.
How am I reading?
There was only one right answer.
Why does it matter what I wipe my ass with?
There was only one right answer.
Yeah, the right answer is toilet paper.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's the wrong answer.
It's not the wrong answer.
It's the wrong answer, buddy.
Well, I guess it's the wrong answer. But yeah, I only wipe my ass with toilet paper. Is that okay?
Wait, hold on, my uncle calling. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you through the screen. You gotta take it a little bit more serious. And you can't let it dead drop.
Dead drop?
Yeah, that means like you can't let it just like no one talking.
They talking.
Like I can't hear that.
They talking. They still talking about Green Lantern.
That's what I'm saying. Like on the OBS, you gotta make sure that shit is rocking. I can't hear it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to let you know.
Yeah. Wait, so what do I go to press?
Club. You see where it says clubhouse?
Yeah. Club?
You right click. Properties. And then switch from club to photos and switch it back to club again.
Switch from club to what?
To anything. And then switch it back and then put it back to club again.
For the window?
Yeah. Put it through Windows and switch it back to club.
All the more reason.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind
You're
wanting to
demonstrating
see an
that I'm
Can you
right.
hear
updated
me?
Batman Forever. Updated Batman Forever. I would want to see that.
Oh, so many people in the room. What's good? Hello, people.
Unrelated question. I don't
Welcome.
want to. What's it called?
Yo. Yo. Can y'all hear me? Yo. Yo. Can y'all hear me? Yo. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yo. 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 Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Can y'all hear me? Oh, I bet. I'm trying to get this thing work. All right, yo. So, I boom. One of the things that she wanted me to go into was Daredevil. All right. I put, yeah, y'all went all the way into One Piece. I don't know where y'all was leading. So look, I posted a link in the chat. It should say Jessica Jones returns and Defenders reunion teased by Daredevil. You know when y'all click on that. All right, boom. I feel, I, okay, one thing I do want to say, I feel like as though Iron out of all the Defenders, in my opinion, Iron Fist is the best. But I just don't like how they didn't showcase to the point where he gets, like Iron Fist. Eventually, he starts wearing like this bell on his head, right? Wait, Jessica Jones' superhero name is Jewel. That's crazy. But it does say in this article she's gonna be joined by another superhero, though. Mm, well, obviously. All right, so basically it says, y'all can hear me, right? All right, so it basically says Dario saying it's not up to him whether the other defenders will be joining back or not. Says season two focusing on wrapping up their storylines while still fitting within a larger Marvel plan. Through with season three being in his full creative control, it is certainly possible that other defenders will return alongside Jessica Jones. But I feel as though he's not gonna really put everybody. He's probably just gonna put who he likes throughout the defenders. So it could be Luke Cage, it could be Iron Fist. It's probably gonna be one. I don't think he's gonna add a both. Dario is basically saying there's a larger Marvel plan with them having a season three, and season three is basically his best creative control as of right now. But with the defenders coming back, he doesn't think it's gonna be the whole defenders, but it's gonna be between Iron Fist or Luke Cage. Me hoping, I mean honestly, I feel like Luke Cage is way past his time. I want Iron Fist. I need to see more Iron Fist. I need to see him hop into suit. You said there's a version of Iron Fist? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But that's the thing though, they didn't even get to like get there though. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even give the show a chance for real. Like, nah. Bro, that show was like a teaser. 2 seasons of teasers. Bro, Marvel doesn't really start showcasing a real like the real of a character until like season three. We barely even got that out of Daredevil. It took Netflix to actually do that. I did that.
They don't really want to put on the costume like that. That is the main issue. Because if they wasn't afraid of the costume, wearing the costume from the inception, it would have been bad, but not so bad. But they are so afraid of the costume, they think they're too cool for it. So they don't want to be caught anywhere near it. When Jessica Jones got her costume to wear, when Patsy gave her the jewel costume, she's like, nah, I'll never be caught dead in that thing. When we saw Luke Cage finally get his comic accurate costume, he's like, you look like a damn fool. When Daredevil 3 seasons, he never got, even with a looking good, even when his costume looked good, they still didn't put the D on it. Same with Iron Fist. The closest thing we got was the helmet, and that wasn't a flashback. The whole time he's out here in a tracksuit, like he's running Adidas. So that was but but yeah, that's a part of it because the whole time he was on screen, he never wear the costume, but yet he's out here trying to beg people, yo, please guys, if you really give me a chance, I'll show what I'm made of. Dude, you had your chance, and I'm not gonna blame Finn Jones. I'm gonna blame the people who allowed that BS to happen. They're the ones at fault. We typically, when it comes down to these things, we typically blame the actors, but the actors whatever job they did was had to be signed off by the people behind the actors, the directors, the producers. the writers, the set coordinator, and all these different people, the board of directors or whomever who see the final product and say, you know what, this looks good, let's put it out. They're the ones that fault. They're the ones that fall for how the final product looks. Because at any point in time, they could have said, you know what, we want to go in a different direction. Or how about we not do this, let's do something instead.
So
So yeah, I'm not gonna blame Finn Jones for what he did. He really feels like he deserves another shot. By all means, I also want to see him come back. But yeah, I'm not gonna blame him at all. I blame everyone else. And I most importantly, I blame the person I blame the person who was running the Netflix television, the not Netflix, the Marvel television side of things, because they were trying to get cheap and fast, and that is why Finn Jones, the whole time he was operating as Iron Fist, he barely got 3 weeks of training, 3 weeks of martial arts training, and then goes on screen and looks like a complete ass. Looks like he doesn't know how to fight, even though he's supposed to be a better fighter out of all of them than Daredevil. There's no way Daredevil was supposed to be able to beat him in a fight at all, especially because of his Iron Fist. But even without his Iron Fist, he got trained in Kunlun. Kunlun is supposed to be heaven. It's one of the seven dimensions of heaven. And you train there for all your life, essentially. And then you come to Earth and get beaten by someone who got trained by one of your soldiers, one of your slaves. You feel me? That's weird. The hand belongs to Rand, not the hand. The army belongs to Danny Rand, and Daredevil was trained by that army that belongs to Danny Rand. But yet Daredevil, who received part of a fraction of the training that Danny Rand got, is able to beat Danny Rand. That makes no sense. I get that there's love given to Danny Rand to Daredevil as a character throughout.
So do y'all believe that the defenders will be coming back? Do y'all believe that Daredevil, the defenders, is coming back? Will be coming back? Mm. So so my whole thing is with this. I hope the new CEO realize that he has potential to make Marvel the best Marvel. You get what I'm saying? Because because we have a new CEO now. It's it's not Bob Iger anymore. Bob Iger is not here anymore. There's the new CEO. Oh, really? Facts. Facts on that. Yeah, I would. I would want to hope. I would want to hope so, because it's better for the blur. So I would hope for the best for Daredevil. Daredevil comes out in 30 minutes. Um, it comes out in 30 minutes on Disney Plus, and we definitely gonna see the first two episodes. The first two episodes that's coming out. Let me see here. One quick second. Profile. Yeah, yeah, for sure. The first episode on the 24th. So that's a Tuesday. Then they're gonna feed us all the way up until May 12th, which is not bad. Which is not bad because it gives us time it gives us a whole rundown time to enjoy Daredevil, and then after Daredevil we get Spider Man. And after Spider Man, then we get Supergirl. No, they bring it piece by piece. Piece. From one is eight, so it's gonna be from the 24th all the way up until May 12th. So if you some people like to wait all the way up until May 12th so they could watch the whole thing. So they could watch the whole thing, but you know, but that's what's gonna go down. Yeah, I liked it when they did with Wonder Man. Yeah, they gave us no. I'm talking about like when they gave us the whole episodes 1 through 8. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the reasons the the reasons behind it. I'm talking about the episodes that they're feeding us. They with Daredevil, they feeding us now, and it's that's what it comes down to. You know, when it comes